Very good evening from Gresty Road for the preliminary round of the Cheshire Senior Cup between Crewe Alexandra and Witton Albion. Under the guidance now of Tony Sullivan after his capture from Cammell Laird following an impressive spell as manager there. He starts his second game in charge of Albion. Recent additions include so far off the pitch Jamie Spear, a UEFA B qualified outfield and goalkeeping coach, and central midfielder Danny O'Brien, who joined this week from Sullivan's previous employers Cammell Laird. For Albion tonight, 4 changes to the side that lost to Kings Lynn away on Saturday. First of all, one is enforced. Goalkeeper Swift was none too healthy during the warm-ups, and so was replaced by debutant Callum Spencer at the final curtain call. The other change sees Gardner, Bakor and Dawson come into the 11, with Neil Harvey, Harrison and Mike Lee dropping from the side. So it's Spencer in goal, Gardner, Moyo, Davidson, Corbett, Harrison, Dawson, Michael Powell the skipper, Scott Bakor, Alex Titchener and David Andrews. Amongst the bench for Albion tonight, Coral, Carolang, Perry and Neil Harvey. For Crewe, well, it's a strong side set out by the Railway men. Scott Shearer captains from goal, Bawley, Guthrie, Perrying and Harry Davis at the back. 4 in midfield, Mulcahy, Johnson, Turnton and Inman, with the forward line being led by Callum Saunders and Billy Waters. Our referee for this evening's clash is Richard Bartlett. It's Witton who get us underway here under the lights at Gresty Road. Immediately played forward by Gardner, headed away by Guthrie, nodded on by Inman, pounced on by Albion, but Crewe clear through Harry Davis. Cleared long by Moyo and saw out into touch by Perrying. Crewe happy to play the short stuff early on, comfortable in possession, as you'd expect from a Football League side. Who's caught in possession there? Now Davis is caught in possession. Here's Dawson. Dawson coming forward, plays the ball in towards Titchener. Titchener gets his shot off, and a good save from Shearer in the Crewe goal. Early chance for Albion. Through ball was to Alex Titchener. Good strike. A good save from the skipper between the sticks for Crewe tonight. Corners delivered left-footed, cleared away at the near post, up towards the halfway line. Helped on its way back to the goalkeeper. Here's that chance again for Alex Titchener. Good enough strike. Saved well by the advancing keeper. Albion in possession, coming forward with Dawson. On to David Andrews. Andrews comes in field, a heavy touch gives possession back to Crewe with Ollie Turnton. Turnton with the ball over the top, looking towards Callum Saunders. Saunders with a real chance. Saunders, he's gone down under the pressure from Zach Corbett. Claims of a penalty waved away by the referee Richard Bennett. It's cleared away by the accused Corbett, but Crewe in possession again with Ollie Taunton. There's Braden Inman. Inman to Billy Waters. Waters' pass is blocked and it might fall nicely for Waters. Good strike, fine save. Danger isn't cleared yet. John Johnson back to Waters. Johnson's cross again. Saunders with a header. Should have scored. Looks like he knows it as well. Great chance for Crewe, headed wide by Saunders. Here's the penalty shout again. Maybe should have released his shot first time, but went down under the pressure from Zach Corbett. Didn't seem to get a lot of the ball. Went down a little easy. And Waters trying to feed in. Saunders, lucky ricochet comes back to him. Wonderful strike and a fine save from the debutant Spencer in goal. And then Johnson's cross from the right. Saunders gets ahead of his man. And with that one being on target, I don't think Spencer would have got near it. Still 0-0. Here's Ollie Turnton. Impressive so far tonight for Crewe, the number 8. 11 appearances this season for the first team so far at Crewe. And Bawley. Turnton flicked it on its way towards Saunders. Can't quite take it in its stride, but it might fall for Waters. Good effort. Just wide from the Crewe forward. Again, a good move by Crewe. Forward ball not quite collected by Saunders, and as it rolls off his leg kindly into the path of Waters, one touch to set, one to strike. just wide of the post, but I think Spencer in the Albion goal had that one covered long over the top. The goalkeeper Scott Shearer will pick that up. Shearer captain in the side tonight, the 6'3" goalkeeper, joining this season from Rotherham, former Coventry City keeper too. Started out life at Albion Rovers. And the referee says that will do for now here at Gresty Road. It sounds the half-time whistle. Not the greatest as a spectacle, but Sullivan's men have more than held their own against the Football League side. The best chance in the first minute to Alex Titchener when he forced the save from Shearer. The Crewe themselves have gone close through Saunders, who headed wide, and Billy Waters, who forced a good save out of Spencer in the Albion goal on his debut. Half-time here in the Cheshire Senior Cup. Crewe Alexandra 0, Witton Albion 0. Quiet start to the second half here at Gresty Road. Sloppy in possession here. It's picked up by Andrews, who plays it forward to Titchener. Lovely. And now Andrews with a shot. Deflected away for a corner. Albion asking the first question here in the second half. Pressing much better and creating the opening chance. Loose pass pounced on by David Andrews. Instantly to Titchener, who held up for a second for delicately laying the ball off into the path of Andrews, who continued his run. Struck well but blocked by Ings. Corner delivered left-footed, met by Harrison, who heads wide. We're playing with confidence in this second half. Here's the chance again. Andrews into Titchener, strikes it into Ings. Still 0-0. Forward by Townsend, and it's intercepted by Moyo, who powers forward. Moyo into Andrews, back to Davison. Out to the right hand side. Ball forward towards Andrews. And there's a foul there by the Crewe left back. Free kick awarded by the referee. Sullivan instilling belief into this group of players. The Albion's tails are certainly up. Silly free kick to give away. Needless too. Left-footed ball in by Andrews, and it's headed by Davidson. Shearer had to stretch in the Crewe goal to make that save. Another chance comes Albion's way. Here it is again. Nice left-footed ball in. Davidson to the ball first. Couldn't generate enough power to beat the keeper. But another shot on target nonetheless. Andrews is beaten to the ball. Here's Townsend. Inman plays the ball through to Saunders. Chance for Saunders. Good save from the goalkeeper. Save with his legs and headed out into touch for an Albion throw. Fine save from the youngster. Thrown in the deep end tonight by Sullivan. Sink or swim. He certainly is swimming so far. Second fine save of the evening. Here it is again. Saunders shaped to go across the keeper. Spencer with a smart stop. Moyo to Dawson. Dawson forward, and Albion retain possession. Is that a foul on the right hand side? Referee says no. Bailey gets it back to Shearer, who goes long upfield, headed back from where it came. Oh, this is a real chance now for Andrews. Good save. Andrews again. Oh, right at the goalkeeper. Fine save from Shearer. Crewe are lucky to be level here. Here's Bailey. Cross to Perry Ing. Now Turnton. Turnton turns well and plays the ball forward, looking towards Saunders again, and again the goalkeeper. Spencer thwarts the forwards chance. Here's the chance at the other end. Andrews, the first one, struck really well. Fine save. And the second one, straight to the grateful Shearer. Crewe scrapping to win the ball back. Here's Inman. Inman with the ball forward towards Waters. Waters now with the chance. Here's Turnton. And Crewe have taken the lead. Ollie Turnton with the goal. Credit the work by Waters. But it was Turnton who started that move and finished it as well. Good pace shown down the left hand side from Billy Waters. He was too quick for Gardner. Great pull back. A nice controlled finish from the Crewe midfielder. And completely against the run of play. The railwayman completely against the run away. Completely against the run of play. It's the railwaymen who lead. Headed away by Corbett. Here's Howell. Howell with a lovely ball into the path of Saunders. 2-0. Wonderful weight and length on the pass from Howell. And it's Crewe who lead 2-0. Here it is, a wonderful ball between the defenders. And Saunders with another controlled finish for Crewe. Right into the corner. Nothing Spencer could probably do about that. And he probably feels hard done by. He's probably right. Ben Harrison now for Albion. Long upfield and a ricochet falls into the path of Michael Correll. Correll will shoot. Wonderful goal. Albion are back in it. Well, when he takes it down here, the substitute, he's still got a lot to do. Comes inside Bailey. Lashes his left-footed half volley past Shearer in the Crewe goal to give Albion hope here with 7 minutes to play. 2-1 here in the Cheshire Senior Cup. Bailey plays it forward. Now for an Albion throw. There can't be too long to play. And there isn't long to play as the final whistle goes here at Gresty Road, and it's Crewe who will go on to the next round, 2-1. But a valiant effort by Witton Albion and Tony Sullivan's men, who in the second half in particular were outstanding. Whatever Sullivan told his men at half-time, it certainly worked. And that's what he does. He instills belief, and Albion could have led through chances for Harrison. Andrews, who had 3 chances himself, but fell behind with 15 to play through Ollie Turnton. Further behind when Saunders latched onto Howell's through ball to make it 2-0 to Crewe. But they still never gave up, and substitute Michael Correll struck a wonderful goal of his own. Travelling Witton fans appreciate the efforts of their team tonight as they cheer them off. With a final score from Gresty Road, Crewe Alexandra 2, Witton Albion 1.